Hey guys, this is Avon. We are back with episode 2 of our Castlevania Harmony of Dissonance Let's Play. And now I'm playing with a controller without using my keyboard, because it's kind of hard to do this, and this, in combination with this, or in combination with this, and this, and then moving left and right and up and down, and then doing this, and doing this. It's hard to do all those things in any combination without a controller. I don't know if it works with all keyboards or if it's just a select few, but for some reason my keyboard specifically just refuses to allow me to use 3 buttons at once. It says, no, you play by my rules or I will hurt you. So if I ever have to play a lot of action-oriented games that require a lot of buttons being used at once, it usually becomes kind of a pain in the ass. Okay, so last time we left off, we found out that a childhood friend of ours is stuck here in the castle, infamous Castle Dracula, and we found out that our character's name is Yuste. I believe it's Yuste. I know that sounds like I'm literally just saying you stay, but I think that's actually how you pronounce the name. I can't be certain, but you know, I try. I get my pronunciations my best. Ah, my God. I've spent like the last few days playing. I re-downloaded Symphony of the Night, which is another Castlevania that was originally for the PlayStation 1, and they brought it back. Ooh, new armor. They brought it back on the Xbox Live Arcade a while ago, so I picked it up, and I occasionally delete it and then reinstall it over and over again. But mostly I just wanted to play it again or relive it. I've already beaten it so many times. But even then, it's really fun. It's like that was pretty much the first, the first Castlevania that introduced. I believe that was the first one that introduced Alucard as a playable character. No, it was one of the older ones, wasn't it? It wasn't the first one. I think it was the third one, I believe, or one of the ones for Game Boy, perhaps. I can't quite remember. Beat the bats, beat the bats, beat the bats. We're gonna play a quick game of Beat the Bats. So yeah, all is well. Ooh, it's a knife. Knife goes whoosh. I don't trust zombies as far as I can throw them. And believe me, that's not very far. Pardon me. Guys, sometimes I hate being me. You wanna know why? Well, I'll tell you why. Even if you don't want to know why, I'm gonna tell you anyway, because I'm kind of an asshole like that. Sometimes I hate being me because I occasionally get the urge to make a new series, even when I'm like 2 episodes into a new series. Even when I've already got 2 other series already out. Ooh, where's this gonna lead? Shrine of the Apostates, and we can't get any further here, so what's the point? Yay! It'll become a shortcut later on, but right now it's just a hindrance. Anyway, yeah. I've been thinking about making a new series. This one's probably going to be Harvest Moon. I said before I was going to do it, and I was going to do either that or this to begin with. But instead of flipping a coin like I was going to do, I decided to roll one of my d20s. And I kid you guys not. I rolled my d20s. I rolled one of my d20s about, I don't know, 6, 7 times, and every single time it landed on an odd number, and I decided that odd was going to be Castlevania, so I guess this must be fate. Yeah, 7 times, always an odd number. I didn't drop it, I didn't set it down, I just continuously rolled it each time, and that's what I came up with. Now, to be fair, like the 7th and last time, the last time I did in fact actually set it down, but it still even then landed on an odd number. You know, that's like a it's still a 1 in 2 chance, but you know, the chances are more or less greater since it's more than just 2 sides, now 20 sides. So yeah, that was interesting. And for Harvest Moon, I'm definitely gonna have to ask. Pardon me. Definitely gonna have to ask Mina to help me out with that, because I mean, she's a lot better at Harvest Moon, and many of my friends are better at stuff like The Sims and Harvest Moon and Pokemon and all the other. I guess you couldn't really call them casual games. I guess. I mean, I don't know. I guess they sort of are casual. I mean, they're not real casual, but you know, I guess I don't know. What would you call that? I mean, really? I don't know. Damn Medusa heads. Oh, those have been a staple of the series for a while. I keep forgetting my buttons are the wrong way. Fancy bandana! Wait, is that just increasing my defense or my intelligence or what? Oh, okay. So it's just my defense then. Whoa. Psychedelic. And there I go again. Well, I can't even get through there. Yeah, Castlevania is part of the, I say Castlevania. Technically, Symphony of the Night really is the one that allowed people to start coining the term Metroidvania, which is basically like a Super Metroid slash Castlevania, or like Symphony of the Night rather, and Super Metroid are basically the best. They're the two best ways, I guess, you could consider. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. My brain is just completely fried right now. It's an average Tuesday, I guess. Wait, it is Tuesday, right? Yeah, it's Tuesday. My brain is so fried, I say that it's Tuesday, and I don't even know if I'm actually correct in that assumption. That is sad. But yeah, Super Metroid and... Oh my god, my coughing is getting worse, it seems like. Yeah, Super Metroid and Symphony of the Night are pretty much the games that most people talk about whenever they use the term Metroidvania. Sort of, not quite open-ended, like, well, I guess somewhat open-ended. Like, more exploratory, really. Like, some people might consider Dark Souls to be sort of a very painful variation of a Metroidvania, perhaps. Perhaps. I don't quite know. I don't know anything. I love when he spins his spear like fudge! Dude, that seriously was not called for, man. Okay, get a heart max up. And now we pick up The ice book. Let's find out what it does. Oh, it's not going to show up there. Ice book. When combined with a sub-weapon, user can cast many ice spells. So we're going to go ahead and turn it on. Trying to remember how you do this. It's not right, is it? Okay. So, you can either go into your menu, select a spell book, and turn it off. Or you can do it the quick and easy way, just hold down and press your L and R buttons, and that will automatically select your spell book and turn it off, or switch it to another book if you have one. Now that we have one, let's go ahead and see what it does. Oh yeah. And of course, with different sub weapons, your different spell books will do different things. It's a bat. It's an evil bat. Evil bats are evil. I hope you guys know that. Bats are like the most evil creatures in the entire world. Well, some might say. Another thing to keep in mind. Oh my god, I'm going to beat myself over the head if this keeps up. Another thing to keep in mind is that whenever you have a spellbook turned on, it's actually going to use... Oh snap. That's pretty freaking cool, actually. It's going to use your magic meter, which is under your health meter. Little blue one, next to the red one. Yeah, it's going to use your magic meter as opposed to your hearts. Also, if you see a door that glows blue like that, that means there's a boss in that room. And it is best as you find a safe point before you try running through there. There's one over here, if I remember correctly. There we go. Alright, we're just going to take a quick look around and see what else we've got on our hands. Hello. Ooh, what does this one do? Ooh, shiny. Now, we can't slide yet, so... I mean, there's this sliding, but we don't have the slide that allows us to actually... There's a special relic that will allow us to slide along the ground, like, on our back. Hello, leather gloves. How can I do? What can I do? How can I do? How can I do? I hate the English language so much. No, you are not friend. Nor are you. What is this? Red stone. Adds fire to attacks made with the whip. Now, on the one hand, this will naturally make our whip a little stronger. As you can see, whenever I have it equipped and unequipped, it ups our strength by 2 points. It also gives it an elemental attack. So enemies who are weak to fire will take more damage from our whip. But of course, you know, there's also the opposite side effect of that. That makes so much sense. Okay. See, this is why people don't like you guys. You gang up on people. You're cruel and mean, and you're just big, stupid jerks, and I hate you. Ooh. Fairy journal. I keep trying to press select. I'm used to playing on the 360 with Symphony of the Night, where you get this start button does. You'd have to play it to get it. Allows the user to recognize the names of his enemies. Okay. Yeah, where the start button will bring up the actual game, not the pause menu, but it'll bring up a specialized menu for the version that's on the 360. That's one thing I believe they took out of. Okay, barely made it. Can't get that though. Not yet. Not until we're able to double jump. That's one thing I think that they managed to take out of the Symphony of the Night when they made the 360 version is you can't slide left and right. You can only slide backward, which made things a little harder. I mean, in terms of getting around, because you'd always have to like be backsliding. I don't remember actually. It's been a long time since I played the PS1 version. Anybody who remembers playing the, PS1 version of oh, this is gonna hurt so hard. Anyone who remembers playing the PS1 version of Symphony of the Night, try to tell me if you remember being able to slide back or backward as well as forward, rather. That hurt. Basically, all this guy's gonna do is flap around, shoot fireballs at you occasionally, and all you gotta do is make sure you can hit him. And usually, like 3 hits is when he starts to disappear on you. Let's try that spell. Duh. I killed him. It must have hurt. I'm still not sure what exactly the excellent does. I think that's just kind of there for, hey, you performed, a jump and a whip, while catching this shiny orb. Congratulations. I don't know what it does. Either way, we're going to go ahead and save here. And we will be back with a new episode at a later point. Look forward to the next video I'm putting out, which of course is going to be Fire Emblem. I'm not sure when I'll be starting a new series. I may have to talk to. I don't know. I'll work it into the schedule somehow. Maybe I'll do like I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Have a great day, guys, and thank you very much for watching.